Okay, so here we are in the kitchen, guys, and we're going to do a few different videos today, so you're going to see this outfit. But what we are going to talk about before we talk about juicing, because we're going to do a big juicing today. Rhea is feeling really tired between the babies, and she just got over 2 nasty flus. Who knows if it was the major flu and the COVID? Who knows if it was a made-up flu? Nobody cares what it was, but it wiped her out. And she's breastfeeding on top of it. So I said, we need to get to juicing and do a big detox. That's all she needs to get back to normal. So that's what this is over here. Right now, we're here. And what do you think that is? Anybody know? Tell me. And there's going to be a test, because here's what's going to happen. If I see you ask what it is and what the recipe is, I will know you did not listen. Okay? So... and you can be mad at me all you want. Oh, she's so mad. Oh, she scares me. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I am a mother. I had to get to the point with my kids. This is horseradish, guys. I grow an abundant amount of horseradish, one of my favorite things in the world. And as you can see, what's cool about it is you can see it wants to be planted right now. You see that? It's like, plant me. We want to grow more, more, more. We're not planting. I have a buffet line of it in the back. I found a good area that's been composted so much that the roots, as you can see, this one is actually broken off. Every piece that breaks off, just like comfrey, comes right back. It's a gift from the heavens. I mean, I actually try to kind of leave a chunk in there, because do I want to buy more and plant more? No. I bought it one time. That's all I want. So we're looking at some good sized roots in here, guys. And this is, look at this guy here. Get rid of the, and folks, you can use the leaves. Now we're in winter. I'm not using the leaves. They look like crap. They're all dying because it's ready to be pulled. But come summer, the leaves are fantastic and really horseradishy. Look at this big long one here, guys. Horseradish is the base to fire cider, guys. All of you making fire cider, and I find it just so cute that you're like, where can I buy those roots? Why don't you grow them? Just a little idea, guys. So what you're getting at the grocery store, I wouldn't feed to my dog. Okay, that horseradish, if you've ever seen it, might have been pulled last year. I don't even know. The stuff looks like rubber and very slightly smells like horseradish. This is so pungent right now, I knew when I pulled it, it was ready. Now, how do we know when it's ready? Well, we know when these guys are ready. That's a pretty one right there. Because the first very good frost you get, and you do not want to pull this stuff until you get a frost. I've done it. It'll taste like candy. It won't taste like horseradish. It's really a remarkable root, because when the first frost comes in, boom, you can pull a root and it's reeking of it right now. I know when I pull the root when it's ready, because I'll smell the horseradish. If I pull it a little, I pulled actually another bunch, I'll show you guys. So this right here, I pulled out of a pot earlier, a month ago, and I put it in the fridge. Now this is kind of what you're gonna get out of a pot. They've already been rinsed too. A little different looking, but the same sort of thing. So in a pot, you're going to get a little more distorted roots, because, I mean, the pot's only so big. But they grow in a pot great, guys. And when you harvest, and I have so many pots of this growing too. Here's another guy here. Wow. When you harvest, you can very commonly just leave, like this guy. He's got a little green top on him. I can even snap off right here. Get that off the ground. I can even snap it. Or break, I don't even know if it'll snap, because they're kind of, there we go. And just plant that. Boom, you got your horseradish. By next year, there'll be a bunch of it. You can leave it and let it spread. You can just go for it, pull it all, and put another piece in. It's really a remarkable plant, guys. And I think you all are quite aware of what does horseradish do. Well, you feel like crap, don't you? Got a nasty cold, can't breathe, looking for a natural alternative again. When you can't get your hands on some of the things I talk about, what can you get your hands on? Anybody can grow a horseradish crown. That's what it's called. When you're looking to purchase, look for horseradish crowns. They're at any local nursery store. They're everywhere, guys. Hell, your neighbor might be growing this stuff and not even know. Get a crown, get it planted, and leave it. Baby it. Likes lots of water, guys. And they also don't like hard ground. Give them some nice soil so that root can grow nice and steady. Because what you're going to want to do is take a potato peeler to it. We do want to get the external browning and like a carrot, the outside off, because when I make horseradish sauce, I want it creamy. Now, If I'm using this for fire cider, I don't even care about the outside of the root. I am actually going to take the whole thing, and I don't do big chunks. I actually shred the crap out of it with like a cheese grater. And the reason why is because you want more surface area. If you haven't learned by now, when you're soaking products in, you know, apple cider vinegar and alcohols, whatever you are, do I want to stick it in like this? No, you won't even get any benefit. But if I grind this sucker out to like chips or whatever size you can get it to, even if you sliced it, you're going to be burning when you take a taste of that fire cider. You're going to be happy. So do it right, guys, because again, if you pull the root too early, no benefit. Another thing, you're making horseradish sauce. My favorite. That's what I'm going to make with all this because I like beef. You do not want to add, this is a big rule of thumb, folks. Your recipe is going to say vinegar goes in the recipe. Yes, it does. All it is for horseradish, naturally, not chemically laden grocery store stuff that I don't even know the disodium phosphate, why it needs to be in there. All you're going to do is add vinegar. And when you add the vinegar, it's a little bit of water, a little bit of vinegar. Do not add that vinegar right away. Okay, so I learned the hard way. Beautiful roots one year, pureed them all up, following the recipe. I put the vinegar in right at the beginning. It tasted like candy. I went, I couldn't figure out, was my root bad? No. So believe it or not, if you add that vinegar too early, I suggest waiting like 5 minutes. Let the potency burn. Then put your vinegar in. Then you're going to be very, very happy with what you've got. And you can, it's wonderful. I've made horseradish mayonnaises with this. My husband's addicted to that. He just loves to slather that on a big old piece of roast beef. But it's such a versatile root. And again, you'll think you can't mess it up, but you can. So I will know if you're listening and you go, my root tastes sweet. It's not hot. What did I do? Rewatch the video. That's what you're going to do. So that's it on horseradish, guys. And, you know, there's not too much to talk about it because it speaks for itself. It is very powerful, and it is something you definitely need in your garden. When everything else dies and there's nothing and you're sick and you don't feel well, guess what's growing? This. So get some horseradish in there, guys.